What is up, guys? It is your boy Michael back with another video. I am back to talk about the TCU Horned Frogs heading into the 2018 football season, guys. I am happy. Football is back. I am ecstatic. I'm ready. I am ready for this season to kick off, guys. I am ready. I'm looking into going into the home opener against the Southern Jaguars, I believe. I'm excited to face SMU. Not sure if I'm going to be able to make it to the big one, Ohio State and TCU at Jerry World. I do know most likely College Game Day is going to be there. I'm excited for that one. You know, we face off against Iowa State. We face Oklahoma early. We face Texas early. The first part of our schedule, guys, it's looking pretty tough. But, you know, I'm riding with my Frogs. I'm riding with Gary Patterson. I'm confident in this team. And so let's just go ahead and hop into it, guys. To start off, guys, TCU comes off an 11-2 2017 season. The two losses, two very embarrassing. No, not 11-2. 11-3. 11-3. My apologies, guys. They lost on the road, very disappointing, to Iowa State. They also lost on the road, very embarrassingly, to the Oklahoma Sooners. They also lost embarrassingly in the Big 12 championship game to the Oklahoma Sooners. So, guys, those are some pretty bad, disappointing, depressing losses. But we also had some big-time wins. We beat Oklahoma State on the road. We beat and very impressively handled Bryce Love in the Alamo Bowl, excuse me. So, guys, I'm just excited. You know, it's always great to beat Texas. It's always great. We took care of business against Baylor, our rival. So heading into the 2018, guys, we will be heading into the 2018 year without two key guys. For y'all who don't follow TCU football closely, Omar Manning, who I have spoken highly about, did not play last year. He was struggling with some injuries, but he is transferring from TCU, guys. He is no longer with the team. He's having trouble when it comes to academics. So he is leaving TCU to go JUCO. Now, I have also heard that it is a very good chance he comes back. When it comes to academic, guys, Gary Patterson is big. If y'all have heard this before, he's big on 40, not 4, which means he's worried about the 40 years of your life, not the 4 years as a football player at TCU. He does not worry about that. He is worried about you as a man once you go off into the world and become your own. Omar Manning, I hope the best for him. I hope he comes back. I was really high on him, guys. When it comes to just a freak of nature, an athlete, guys, he is one guy that I thought who could potentially be better than Jalen Reagor. Yes, I said that right, than Jalen Reagor. I thought it was odd when it came to Jalen Reagor playing early as a freshman and Omar Manning was nowhere to be found. I think the academics had a little bit to do with that. But, you know, guys, I just think for him, it's just one of those stones in the road to get over. I have confidence in him. I hope he gets back. I hope he gets those grades up. And I wish the best of luck to him. Another one, Gary Patterson left Ridwan, weak safety, Ridwan Isahaku, off. He is a third-year guy who is heading into his fourth year. He has a lot of experience under his belt. He was almost a forgotten man coming into 2017, but ended up having a huge 2017 year, guys. He played big. I know he didn't play in the Alamo Bowl. I'm not sure if that has to do with what's going on now, but he was completely left off the roster. I'm not sure. I haven't confirmed it yet, guys, but I'm not sure if he is completely off the 2018 squad. All I know is that he is off the roster for right now. It's not the first time it's happened, guys, not specifically with Ridwan Isahaku, but with past players in general. It's not the first time, but hopefully we can get him back. If he does not come back, it leaves a little hole, but I do expect Markel Simmons, his backup, a JUCO transfer from last year, to step in. He's a senior. He also got some playing time last year and proved that he could play, proved that he can make plays. So that's what's going on, guys. Just to speak about the team in general, starting with the defensive side of the ball, we do have some turnover going on, guys. I do want to speak some displeasure with the preseason all Big 12 team, first team. How Ross Blacklock, big boy Ross Blacklock, and Ty Summers did not make the first team is beyond me. How they did not make the first team, I have no idea. I looked at the squad. I agree with David Long from West Virginia being on there. He is a player. He is a physical linebacker. I agree with that. But for Ty Summers not to be on there, guys, the performances that he has put on since week 1 against Minnesota his freshman year all the way to Alamo Bowl of last year, the performance that he has put on, he is going to be the leader of this defense heading into 2018. How he is not on there, guys, is beyond me. I don't know. I looked at the defensive line. Some guy from Texas, I think Becky Hager or something like that. I don't know who that guy is. I certainly didn't hear about him last year. I didn't see him make any plays against TCU last year or against Oklahoma that I saw. I didn't see anything from a Hager guy. How he's better than Ross Blacklock. Did y'all not watch, or the Big 12 voters, did y'all not watch how Ross Blacklock completely transformed the TCU rushing defense? He was constantly drawing double and triple teams, which allowed Matt Bosen and Ben Banigou to free up, get one-on-ones, and sack the quarterback. How was he left off? How? I don't know, guys. I don't know. But, hey, it is the preseason, guys. We're going to come back. We're going to prove guys wrong. Ross Blacklock is going to continue to be the big man that he is. He's listed at 329. Not sure if that's true. I would go 350. But I'm excited for Ty Summers. Those of you that question who's taking Trayvon Howard's spot, I believe it's going to be Montrell Wilson, although I don't know. There's two things. One is consistency. Can he put on great performances possession after possession and week after week? Can he put those together? And also, the second thing, can he stay healthy? Can Montrell Wilson stay healthy? His freshman year, he battled an injury. Sophomore year, he missed part of his sophomore year. And then last year, he missed almost entirely the whole second half of the season. I know he didn't play against Stanford. He didn't play against Baylor. He didn't play against Oklahoma in the Big 12 championship game. Guys, there was a lot of things that a lot of games in time that he missed out on. You know, Ranthony Tejada, he leaves us. I believe Julius Lewis will step into that role, although I am very high on Noah Daniels. Hopefully he can get some playing time in. Also, when it comes to linebacker, we got Jacoby Simpson. We got Juwan Johnson. We got Garrett Wallow, who's also going to stay a strong safety, but he is going to be moving to linebacker. I've heard that he is great. Gary Patterson loves him at linebacker. That's what I've heard. Defensive line, I also expect Corey Bethley to be the other starting defensive tackle. Ben Banigou will be our primary pass rusher. When it comes to the right end, the strong side defensive end, I believe LJ Collier will be taking that role. Guys, when it comes to the defense, I expect this defense to be the best in the Big 12. I expect it to be the best in rushing defense, a top 10 rushing defense in the country. That's what I expect. When it comes to the secondary, Nico Small is going to be our free safety. Markel Simmons or LaKendrick Van Zandt. I will put LaKendrick Van Zandt as a wild card to win the weak safety spot if Ridwan Isahaku is a no-go. I want to see LaKendrick Van Zandt. I just want to see him. I'm high on him. I want to see him perform. Also, Enes Gaines, who we saw come up big last year, is going to be our strong safety. I believe he is going to be a big-time playmaker. He is going to come up, help with the rush defense, and rush the quarterback as well. When it comes to the secondary guys, we got Markel Simmons. We got Michael Wanabube. We got Markel Simmons. I believe I said him already. There's another guy. I don't know how to say his last name. R.G. Woodard. It's a weird name, guys, but I am high on all of these guys. I am excited for these guys. I'm excited for this defense. Also, I expect Jeff Gladney to be our other starting corner. When it comes to the defense, guys, I have high expectations on. when it comes to expectations, moving to the offensive side of the ball, guys, we have a lot of turnover on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what to expect from the offense, guys. The offensive line, huge questions. When it comes to our both tackles on the offensive line, I expect Lucas Niang to be our right tackle. I definitely think that he was there. He was our right tackle last year. He did not let Kenny Hill get touched at all. I believe he's going to be big time. I believe he's our right tackle. I believe a JUCO transfer, Anthony McKinney, who's a giant of a human being, I believe he's going to win the left tackle spot. Where questions remain are the interior of the offensive line, right guard, center, left guard. It's a competition. We got Kelton Hollins, Wes Harris, Quazell White, Cardell Igawagwu. We got guys who are going to be competing. We got guys who are going to be wanting to get some playing time and earn starting spots. I expect our offensive line, Chris Thompson, to get these guys into shape, to find the best unit that's going to mesh together, perform together, be one, and also find a great center who is going to make calls at the line of scrimmage. Also, when it comes to the quarterback, we all expect Sean Robinson to be the starter, but don't rule out the wild card of Michael Collins to get some playing time in or shock people and get a starting job at week 1. But me personally, I expect Sean Robinson to be the guy. I want to see if he's worked on his accuracy. I definitely know that he has the arm. I definitely know that he has the legs to make a play on a design run, quarterback keeper, or when a wide receiver can't get open and he's got to make a play. I want to see him work on his accuracy and his decision making. Those are the two things I want to see. If he can work on those things, I believe TCU will be big time. When it comes to the wide receivers, Jalen Reagor, I expect him to be big time. Kevontae Turpin, be what you are. Be a shifty playmaker, both on offense and in special teams. Dylan Thomas, I expect him to play big. I know I spoke about Omar Manning. The spot he leaves behind, I believe Jalen Austin will step into that role. I believe I think if I hear correctly, he's almost the strongest man on the TCU football team, guys. I expect him to be great. I expect him to be a great blocker. I know he's got some strong hands, but if he can be consistent, guys, I expect big things. When it comes to the depth, we got Jerrison Stewart. We got Kennedy Snell. We got Tavalance Hunt. We got Bryson Jackson. We got Tay Barber. We got John Stevens Jr. We got guys who can come in and perform great, guys. I am excited for the offense in the wide receiver position. When it comes to the running backs, man, I love Darius Anderson, man. I expect him, like I said in my preview video for the spring football, I think he's going to be a Heisman dark horse, guys. I especially have him coming into the 2018 year. I'm also high on Shewa Olanolua. I mean, my goodness, 6'3", 245 pounds, guys. Man, guys, I really, really want him to have 1,000 yards rushing, to bulldoze, especially in the Ohio State game. Bulldoze those linebackers, especially those safeties coming up. I'm excited to see a safety come up field and try and make an arm tackle against this guy. When it comes to other running backs, Fabian Franklin, a recruit that we got this 2018 recruiting class. Can he come in and make some plays? Can he come in and battle for some playing time? That still remains to be seen. When it comes to tight ends, we got Antavius Lynn. We got Pro Wells, a JUCO transfer who I expect to fill that starting role. And guys, just to sum it down for you, that's the analysis of the roster, the depth on both sides of the ball for right now. When it comes to expectations, guys, that's going to be in another video. But, guys, I am just high on this team. I hope we can have a great year. Right now, I look at our schedule. I look at how our team, without seeing them play any ball, without hearing anything from fall camp, I think we lose to Ohio State. I think we lose to Oklahoma. I think we might lose one of the games on the road. I think it might be Kansas State. I think it might be that. Oh, wait. No. We actually played Kansas State last year on the road. I don't know. I think we just might lose to Oklahoma. Also, oh, yeah, Baylor. Baylor, man, Charlie Brewer, a great quarterback who I think is primed to have a big sophomore year. Don't forget about him, guys. I think there's potential to lose at Baylor. I doubt it, but there's always those road games you got to keep in mind, guys. So that'll do it for this video, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, guys. I'm going to leave my link to my Twitter in the description below. Give me a follow, guys. Stay tuned for more videos I will be posting in August, especially when it comes to the Southern preview for week 1 for TCU Horned Frogs. And good luck to all y'all in 2018. Go Frogs.